Hi and welcome. In this video I'm going to be carving a sign for a keychain holder. This was requested by a friend of ours who wants to give it as a gift for a person who has a fifth wheel RV. So I did go online to find a picture of their Pinnacle fifth wheel RV and then went to a site to convert the picture to a drawing like this. Not sure about how much detail I'll do in the end. Then I take that picture and put it into PowerPoint to resize it the size I want and add the wording, in this case, Adventure Awaits. So now I'll put this onto the board. This board that I'm using is about 11 inches by 6.5 inches, and this is alder. To transfer the image onto the board, I got to use some carbon paper, so I've cut it to size to put it on the board. And then place the image, centering it where you want it. Then use some tape to hold that down. Next, I'll trace the image using this mechanical pencil, but without the lead. And for some of the straight lines, I'll just use a ruler. Next, I'll do the lettering. So now the outline and the lettering is all complete. Next step will be to route out the sign. Now here's the image carved out, just the outline. Now I'll do the lettering. So here's a whole sign carved out. Just do some cleaning now. So I could use a brush first. Then I have these little carving tools. Next step is to apply some flat black primer, but first I'll just tape a little bit just to help reduce the sanding after. So the paint now is dry. I'll just remove the tape. Now I'll start sanding, first with 80 grit. Next step will be with 120 grit and then 220 grit. Use the air compressor to clean it out. And that's what it looks like after sanding. The next step, I'm going to round off the edges, slightly on the back and a little bit more on the front. So I have the round over bit set shallow initially for the back. So now I'll raise the bit just to have a little bit more chamfer on the top, or round over. So I think that looks pretty good. Next step will be the finish. Next step, I'll be putting on 3 or 4 coats of polyurethane. This is interior, as this will only be used inside. I'll let this first coat dry and do 2 or 3 more coats. For hanging, there's many options you could use. They're going to be putting on a wall, so I did do some keyhole for mounting. I have this little jig that I made a while back, so I can just take the router with the keyhole bit and just plunge down and then go forward, then come back and then pull out. And it makes some nice keyhole pattern for hanging. Other options, of course, is the saw type of hangers. And I have in the past also used for other projects some French cleat type of hanging. Put one piece on the plaque and the other one on the wall. And of course you could just use any method you want, but I chose to do keyholes nice and clean, and they'll be mounting it on a wall. So next is to put the hooks, and these key hooks bought on Amazon also, not too big. So you just need to place them. I chose to do 5 of them. Now this time I did make this little pattern in case I make many of these in the future, so I could just place this on the board and center it and then place the hooks. So I'll do that now. I clamped the template for the hooks onto my board, and now I'll install the 5 hooks. These hooks did come with screws. Now this is alder, so it's relatively soft, so I should be able to just screw these in. There's the first one, so I'll now continue with the next 4. The 5 key hooks have now been installed onto the wall plaque. This now completes this project of the key holder for an RV, in this case a 5th wheel. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Thanks again for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.